Hello and welcome back to our study of Peninei Halacha, the teachings of Rav Yogev Cohen, Shlita. Here we are, Yom Chamishi, continuing our learning, and please continue to daven for Chaylei Tzva Gana Yisrael, for Shalom L'Chol Petzua Yisrael, and a safe return of our hostages, as we learn of bittersweet news today, return of the bodies of two of our beloved hostages, and we should continue davening until each and every one is home or receives Kavuras Yisrael as they deserve. And we learn each and every day, Le'ili Nishmas, Seren Daniel Shimon, Harav Doron V'Sheli, Hashem Yikum Damo. We continue, Ma'acholim Shenogo Behem Lefnei HaNetila. Kefi Shalabanu, Kivin Shal Achar Hashena, Shor Al Yadayim Ruach Ra'ah. So we've been learning that after one sleeps, so on your hands, there is a residue, a remnant of what's called Ruach Ra'ah, this spirit. Also, L'Ngo Lefnei HaNetila B'divrei Ma'achal V'Mashka. So therefore, because of this Ruach Ra'ah, we are forbidden from touching food or drink before we wash our hands. But let's say someone didn't wash his hands and he touched food. If let's say these are dry, something that's dry food, it's let's say fruit which you could dry them off and towel them off, you should wash it off 3 times. So much like the 3 times washing your hands would take the ruach off your hands, it will also take it off the food. So you wash the fruit 3 times. But let's say you touched a liquid or food that by drying it off it would ruin it. Some say that you have to actually throw away this food item because of the ruach ra that is now on them. According to most poskim, certainly nowadays, there is no strength within this ruach ra'ah that exists in your hands that it can cause any problem for your foods. It cannot detract from the foods. And therefore, b'di'evad, one would be allowed to eat them. And you don't have to throw it away. In addition, we learned earlier that some say that nowadays the ruach ra is completely gone in today's day and age, and we are no longer concerned about the damage it could possibly cause. Therefore, one should not throw away or destroy food that was touched with hands that were unwashed. It says, therefore, certainly one is allowed to buy, without any hesitation, bread or other foods that are placed on the shelf in the store, because it could be, you'll say, well, certainly more so in Israel or in the kosher supermarket, that maybe people touched the food, they were checking out the fruit or the bread or the loaf, and they didn't wash their hands. So we don't have to worry about that. Because we learned that according to most poskim, that this would not disqualify the food from being eaten. In addition, and there is also a doubt. We don't know that for sure. Someone touched the food and someone who touched it didn't wash their hands. There are many levels of suffix there, so there certainly is no concern. And furthermore, in addition, everybody washes their hands. Almost everybody washes their hands, even if they don't do it in the ritual fashion, but people wash their hands. And he quotes in the name of the Arizal, that even just rubbing off the hands one time is enough to take off this and obviate this problem. So certainly no issue going to the supermarkets, and there's no issue taking the food. But again, even though one could touch the food without washing one's hands, we are still noheg and makbid that we wash our hands each and every day when we wake up 3 times, as we have been discussing. So thank you so much for joining us today for our learning. Please continue davening for Chaylei Tzva Gana Yisrael, for Shalom L'Chol Petzua Yisrael, safe return of our hostages. Nishmat, Seren Daniel Shimon, Harav Doron V'Sheli, Hashem Yikum Damo. Thank you so much for joining us today. Have a great day. We'll see you here next time.